Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will be solving one more problem from the Algo expert, and the problem name is maximize distance to closest person, and the problem number is LeetCode 849. So what is the problem state? Basically you will be given an array of row of seats. What seats are equal to 1, that represent that ith seat has been occupied by some person, or either seats are equal to 0, that's mean the ith seat is empty. And it is also mentioned that there is at least one empty seat and at least one person is sitting, and Alex want to sit in that seat such that distance between him and the closest person to him is maximized, and you need to return the maximized distance to the closest person. So let's see the problem with an example. So let's say you are given an array. Let's say it is 0, 1, 0, 1. So 1 mean the seat is occupied and 0 means seat is empty. So you can see that there is one person is already seated and there is also one person is already seated. Now if Alex want to sit in between those two persons such that the distance between in Alex and to his closest person is maximized. Let's say if Alex want to sit here, then the distance between him and his closest person is 1, right? But if Alex want to sit this position, then distance between his closest one could be this one also and this one also. So in that case, the distance between the Alex and to his closest person is nothing but 2, right? So this is 2. But if Alex want to sit here, in that case also the distance is 1. So we are getting 2 is the maximum distance we can get, right? So we need to return the return this distance. Okay. Now let's see with another example. Let's say 0, 1. Now, if Alex to wants to sit in this row, so what is the maximum distance between him and to his closest person we can get? Now, let's see. So, first we are seeing that this is the here is one person is already seated. Next, if I move to the right direction, I can see that there is again one person is seated. So what is the distance between these two person? So this two person is distance between these two person is 5. So what is the like if we want to like sit in between those two person, so what is the maximized distance we can get? So if we want to sit in between those two persons such that the distance between both person is even, that's mean like from we want to sit such position that the distance between his left side and right side also equal. So nothing but like if so what is the distance between these two person? If the distance between two person is d, so we want to sit the middle of these two position, so that is nothing but d by 2. So in that case what is the distance is 5, right? So 5 by 2, so which is basically 2. So let's give example like distance is 5, but we need to like basically mm, 5 plus 1, basically like distance is here nothing but I'm calculating the 0 here, but it should not be 5, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is nothing but 7 by 2, so which is basically 3. So now let's say if here is Alex can sit and the distance you can get is 3, right? So this is the one possible answer. Now if I go to the right direction, we can see this is the one we are getting and this is the another one. So in that case, the what is the distance between these two one, which is 5. And if Alex want to sit in between those two person, then what is the distance, like what is the maximum distance we can get to his closest person is 5 by 2, which is 2, right? Now let's say, mm, let's say there is only one person is available. Let's say we have a, like something like 0 0 0 1. So in that case, what could be the answer? So this is kind of one edge case basically. So you need to handle this. So here you can see the distance we are getting, like as there is no previous one, right? So Alex can sit in the first place, right? So in that case, the what is the distance? Distance is nothing but the one, this one to the first, right? So in that case, the answer is 4, right? Closest person is nothing but 5. Right. And this is also same in the reverse direction, like if it is 1 0 0 0. So that case there is no like next one, right? So sit Alex can sit here only, right? So in that case the answer is nothing but what is the length of the array minus the first occurrence of one. If there is only one available, then if it is I, then it's something like this. So this is the maximized distance. Right? So here answer should be 4. Here should be answer should be 4 because not 5, because 4 is the distance. Right? So this is this is why you can do this problem. Now, mm, so now let's solve this problem with a example and also write down the corresponding. I will write down the pseudocode here basically. So I'm just taking this one example. So let's say I'm taking one example 0 0 0 0. Okay, now let's solve this problem with this example. So I will take a one pointer, that is previous. This is basically point to the previous one. Okay, and we will iterate this array with index I, right? So index I is nothing but our current element. Okay, so now at the initialize previous will be -1. Okay, now once I get 1, okay, so that's mean we are getting the first one, right? So if array of I is 1, so that's mean the distance from to our previous could be the maximum distance. Okay, so in that case what I will do, I will just simply mm, if once we get the first one, so in that case the our distance is nothing but the current element minus previous element and -1. So this is our current distance. Okay, now once I get the first one, now our previous will point to the this, and now I will point to this element. Okay, now again simply I go move to his right direction, and now I is once I is pointing to this one. So in that case, if I get array of I equal to 1, then what is our in that case we need to seed the Alex in between those two in between this 2 1. That means the whatever the distance, that need to divide it by 2. So in that case the what is the distance? Distance is nothing but what is the difference? Difference is I minus our previous, then divided by 2. So this could be our new distance, and we need to maximize the distance, so that we need to update this distance in a max variable, right? And now I will our previous will point to this I. Okay, now again I will move to right direction, and at the end once I like completely iterate this array, in that time also we need to check our this distance could be like, as we already like iterate over all the element of the array, then we are reached to the end of the array. That's mean we are getting at the like in the index of n. and from this index to our previous index, that means if he array Alex can sit here, right? So in that case, what could be the distance? So in that case, the distance is nothing but n minus our previous index minus 1. So this could be another distance. So this between these three distance, what is the maximum distance? That could be our answers. So now I will write down the pseudocode here for your understanding. So what I will do, I will take a previous variable where I stored that this is at first. I will initialize that previous with -1. Then I will just simply take a difference which is also initialized with 1. Now I'll just simply iterate 0 to I less than n I plus plus. Okay. So at the first, when I first encountered 1, that's been seats of I equal to 1. So that in that case, what we are getting? We are getting this. So this could be our one distance. So I will, so let's say I just, so our difference will be nothing but maximum of our current difference. And what is the distance? Distance is now I minus previous minus 1, right? So this could be, and if it's and here is the condition is if previous is equal to -1, that's mean we are encountered first time once, right? And if that not the case, if previous already initialized with some uh, some indexes, that's mean we have already encountered with 1 1, right? In that case, our difference will be max of our existing difference with our, in that case, this is like this is our distance. So our current element, current one minus previous index 1, then divided by 2. So this could be our next distance, and I will initialize previous with our current element because we have encountered with 1 1, like and and after the end of this for loop, I need to find out the maximum of the difference and minus n minus our previous index minus 1, and then you need to return this difference. Okay, so this is the pseudocode I have already written. So if you understood the solution, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will providing the same kind of content more, and thanks you.